Hello, Samantha. My name is Sean Everett. I am the website analysis expert over at Zucore Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Megan. She sent your website over to me for analysis, so here is that analysis. The first thing I'd like to tell you is that you have a beautiful website. Absolutely no doubt about it. It was money well spent. And people will get here and realize that they absolutely want to be here, and they're going to start clicking around, which is exactly what you want them to do. Now, a beautiful website is great for that, but it does not get people here. As beautiful as this website is, it does not actually attract people. That's not the way that websites attract people to come to them. And I'm going to show you exactly in the course of this analysis what I'm talking about, because what you need to attract people to come here is exactly what is in your website. That sounds like a weird claim, but I'm going to show you what I am talking about. Now, the first thing I do after looking at the site is I have a paid tool called Ahrefs, and it shows me the metrics of your site, how your site has been performing over the last month or so. Now, the next thing I do is a regular old Google search for Kansas City, Kansas roofers, and, oh, I must have misspelled that. I did. Look at that. KX instead of KS. Same thing. So here is the reason that I am showing you a Google search. Google is going to account for about 93% of your traffic. And Google has an algorithm that determines the placement of everything on its search results. Now, those search results have a monetary value. Being up near the top is a great plus for most businesses. Now, the reason I say that is because there's a monetary value. You don't have to scroll down far in order to find what you want. Think about your own Google usage and, think about how far down you actually scroll before you stop and say, you know what, I have what I need. Now, I'm going to show you that underneath these sponsored ones here, which means that they are paid, is what we call the map pack. Now, these folks did something that the other folks down here did not do, and that is fill out a Google business profile. Or maybe they did fill it out, these folks down here, but didn't do it well enough. Google is a computer company after all. It rewards thoroughness and exactness. So you want to have this filled out as well as it can be. Now, that means you want somebody with experience and expertise to do that. It's going to ask you things like what year you opened your business, what your actual daily hours are, your website, of course, your physical address so they can put you on the map. And then it has a bunch of other tick boxes to find out other aspects of your business. Now, they're also going to ask you to prove that you own the website, and that's about all there is to know about that, other than that is part of what the Google algorithm is looking for. Now, below that, we have what we call the organic search results. And these are organic in the sense that they are only governed by the Google algorithm. They're not random. They don't come up differently every time you Google something. It's going to be the same because Google has criteria. That's what the algorithm is for. It determines where people go when they do a Google search. And Google is very keen on satisfying their Google customers, their search customers. So they want to send them to places that are relevant. Now, I'm going to show you that I just picked Premier Roofing as your Google competitor for the course of this. I could have chosen Infinity, not Angie's List, of course, because that's just a list of roofers. But the first actual roofers here are these two guys. Now, here is Premier's website. They say that they are a neighborhood Kansas City roofer, but you probably know, as I do, that they are based in Denver. And so this is sort of a misnomer, but all it takes for something to be true is to have it appear on the internet, and Google does not fact check. So I'm going to do something really quickly and show you what I am talking about. Here is your website again. I'm going to copy and paste it into this word counter. And you're going to see you have 653 words, which is really kind of good. And now I'm going to do the same for Premiere, copy and paste, and they have 152 words. Now, normally your word count would win, except that Google wants 1,500 words on its homepage. Now, that sounds like a lot, but it's actually not that hard to generate that number of words for a homepage. And Google will tell you that 1,500 is the minimum amount of words that are necessary in order to educate their search customers about whatever they are searching for, and whether that be something for education or whether it's for looking for a roofer. They want their search customers to be educated. So, that being the case, that's why they want 1,500 words. That's their thinking behind that. Now, all words are not equal either on Google. You can have 1,500 words that don't mean anything to the Google algorithm. What you're looking for are keywords. Now, on your site, you have 382 keywords. Keywords are words that are part of your industry. They are words that come from Google searches that find other companies in your industry, other companies that do the same thing that you do, and a variety of other sources. But that's easy to find out. I'm going to show you what your competitor has. You have 382. They have, oh, how did I do that? I messed that up. Forgive me for just 1 second. Here we go. The keywords they have are 2,500. So you can see that they have won this little foot race again by a fair number. Now, part of that is because a lot of their keywords are used towards communities that they serve, not just Denver, but Kansas and all the other places that they have an office or pretend to have an office, however that works. Now, the keywords they have, I'm going to show you right now. And we're probably going to see a bunch of things for Denver. Roofing company, obviously. Roofing in Denver. Roofing companies in Denver. People being very specific about Denver. But with Jared Coburn, I wonder what that is. I have no idea. Well, that's not there anymore anyway. Roofing Denver, roofing company Fort Collins. There's going to be some other things here about the actual process, like tar perhaps, or shingles or soffit, those sorts of things. Those are also keywords. But right now they have concentrated residential roofing near me, obviously. And one of the things that they probably have on their site somewhere is this. I'm going to show you something really quickly. I'm going to try to find the word best. You have 4 of the word best on your site. Let's see here. The first one, come on. Best products and best roofers. There we go. That's exactly what I was looking for. If you don't have the phrase that you are the best roofers in Kansas City, then your site won't come up when somebody types, oh, I'm looking for the best roofer in Kansas City. That's a no-brainer. And I'm glad that you have that there because obviously Google searches are word searches. They search for words that you put in that match on the website. That's how the Google search works, obviously. So that's really great that you have that. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you about are backlinks. Backlinks, oh, you have a fair number of those. However, you have a bunch that aren't all that useful. Backlinks is where your site appears on somebody else's site, and there's a link back to your site on it. They call it a backlink. Now, you only have 57 referring domains, which means you should only have about 114 to 130 so backlinks. So you have a lot of backlinks that the algorithm is not counting. And I'm going to show you what your competitor has. They have 6,300, and same with them. They should only have about 600, but their 600 would definitely beat your 130. So now I'm going to show you what their backlinks are. Now, they're ones that you would probably expect, except that I guess they're in Fortune 500 company. Home Advisor, Homestead, YellowPages.com, Yahoo, obviously, Super Pages, This Old House, so on and so on. You want your referring backlinks to be on sites that are 70 or above. So fostering those is exactly what you want in order to get higher in the Google search results. Now, these are numbers that are called the domain rating, and that means that they have a backlink profile number also. That's what this rating is. Now, Indeed.com just means that they were hiring somebody recently and put an ad on Indeed probably. But you want sites that are highly rated. And the reason is because Google thinks that they should send their customers to places that people actually, other people have actually gone to. That the more people that go to it, that must mean the more important it is. It's sort of like the mean girls in high school, if you will, hanging out at the locker and talking about somebody. That makes that person semi-famous in high school that year. But this is where you want your domain ratings to be. And getting those domain ratings is either something you can do by using a tool like I have, or actually just Googling your competitors and see what sites they are on. Those are the sites that you want to be in, and sometimes it's as simple as going there and filling out a profile, saying, hey, I exist in this region, in this market, here's my information, and they'll put you on the profile. They'll make a profile for you on their website. Now, what this comes down to, and the bottom line here, is this. Your traffic last month was 99 visitors. That's down 12 from the month before. So you had it over 100 the month before. So this is about what? 3 visitors a day. Now, this is what Premier had. They had 7,000 visitors per month. And that's down 3,000 from the month before. That's a pretty big drop. I don't know what the reason for that is, but it has to do with either the industry or what's in their website. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is that because Ahrefs does a lot of research to find out the value of these visitors, and they figure the value to you was about $837 based upon the number of visitors you had. And for Premier, they figure the value is about $64,300. So you can see how important it is to get your profile up near the top of a Google search. That's what you want so much. Now I'm going to do something. I'm going to go here and see if I can find Easton Roofing here in the, oh, there you are right there in the map pack. Look at that. Now that shows you what I'm talking about, because you can be both here and here. Sometimes people are confused about the map pack. They don't really know what it is. They think that it's something that's paid. It is not. But that just goes to show you how little people know about how a Google search works. Now, being here, sometimes people think, oh, they paid to be in this spot, which you did not. They figure that why would you pay to be on something that is just a list of the best to the worst? And that is not at all what Google is. So let me scroll down and see if I can find your actual organic listing. And just think about your own Google searching, how you search for things. How far down do you search before you say to yourself, you know what, oh, there you guys are. That's not that far down. Before you say to yourself, you know what, I have what I want from here on up. Now you are below the bottom of page 1. This is the bottom of page 1, related searches. And you want to be above that. Research shows that most folks don't go beyond the related searches. They figure that anything below this means that they're going into uncharted territory, if you will. So that is the basis of the analysis. You could do much better by being higher in Google search results. And I would assume that you want to spend more time doing what you do best, which is putting on these beautiful roofs on the cities that you serve. And that being the case, this might be an opportunity for you to call Megan, and she would be happy to guide you through the next steps. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great rest of your day.